This has had some effect on us during lockdown. Our offices have been closed. The majority of people have been working from home. However, our team are depot based. We work from Bradney Depot near Bridgewater. Bradney's remained open because it's a critical activity. We need our people to be able to access the tools and equipment they need, and that's how they access them. We've had a skeleton team of personnel on duty at Bradney. It's also one of our principal depots for the EA, so it's one of 6 strategically important depots where we store our ultra high volume pumps, our flood barriers, our environmental response kits, etc. So yes, it was very important that we maintained our presence there and the ability for our people to go there.
To start with, it was a bit unsure, but the agency put in place quite quickly that because we work as we do, some of us on our own, so we have our lone worker system and stuff like that, we could still carry on. Yeah, we got our socially distanced thing in place, where I got my own vehicle to come out to site, I get in my machine, I can carry on at my leisure, I'm on the phone as and when any problems occur.
So what work were we doing during that time? Well, all the same work we were doing outside of that time, really. So we were addressing all our hand pairing needs. So we had our water levels team out using streamers, etc. Making sure our assets were together in regards to safety protocols. And we carried on working on our own system and assisting our neighbouring teams with machine drivers, tractor drivers, flail operators, to ensure that the summer weed cut could be delivered. So I'm hoping you can see one of our machines operating, and what he's doing is he's cutting the water course, just removing any emergent weed, ensuring that we do balance our ecological needs alongside our flood risk needs. So his work is adhering strictly to a site pack. The site pack will have been signed off by our ecologist, and before commencing work, the operative will have walked the course. And the purpose for us delivering our summer weed cutting programme is to address flood risk. So we remove emergent weed and invasive species from our water courses. However, we've adjusted our specification this year, nothing to do with COVID, but what we wanted to do was address the environmental issues that are associated with us removing weed. So we've embraced a new weed cutting specification, which leaves a significant fringe intact. So that leaves nesting birds and other prevalent species undisturbed, at least on one side of the watercourse. But we are still delivering our flood risk requirements.
North Drain pumping station behind me. It removes water from the North Drain into the River Brew, and it's been working hard for 70 years. We're giving it a bit of an overhaul to ready the station to receive 3 new fish-friendly pumps. Whilst the works are going on, we've set up temporary contingent pumping because we've had to turn off the main 3 pumps. The main reason for doing the work is there is a triple SI behind the station, Teelum and Tatham Moor, over 7,000 acres of land, agricultural land, which before the station was built flooded very frequently. So the station is essential to maintaining the triple SI and is key part of the flood defence on the Brew system. The pumping station needed to be taken totally offline during the repair works. So a BBA 1.1 QMEC pump has been installed to safeguard the moor during the works. So whilst the works are going on, to keep workers safe, we've totally turned the pumping station off. So it meant that we had to send water around the whole pumping station during the construction phase.